What's the situation? The situation today is about T.I.'s son. T.I., you wasn't harsh on your son. You told it. You was 100. If your son don't take your advice or anybody else's advice, he gonna end up dead, or in jail. It's gonna be one or the other. I'm gonna put it like this: dead or in jail, or he gonna be in a wheelchair. One or the other. See, being a kid, when you grow up, you are who you're around. So don't think that he didn't get that from you too. But T.I., you don't want your kid to go down that path, and I understand what you're saying. And I don't want to see him go down that path either. But you can only give somebody advice. You can only give somebody advice. They either take it or leave it. One thing about life, you can't make nobody do nothing. Because they listen to you until they blue in the face, and they'll walk out the door and they'll say, I don't give a damn what he said. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm a grown up. But you know what? You're going to suffer the consequences. And then when you're locked down, like I say, life is short, but it ain't going to be short when you're sitting in that cell. It's going to seem like eternal life. I had a friend call me one day and tell me about this. His friend that gambles up there in Las Vegas, Nevada. I used to live in Las Vegas for 18 years. And I'm going to put it down to you real. I had a gambling problem. It was bad. It was real bad. And you know what? My situation, it got a little better here and there. I went to Gamblers Anonymous. For 4.5 years, I didn't gamble. But I relapsed. I'm going to tell you the truth. I relapsed. I listened to everything everybody told me. But you know what? I went through a situation and it stressed me out, and I relapsed and went back out. So these things can happen to you. But you are who you around. And T.I.'s son is around the wrong people, the wrong crowd. He needs to get away from them people. I watched your video, King. That's what you want to be called, King. You think you the king? You think you King Kong or something? You ain't King Kong. You baby Kong. I'm just going to let you know. I'm going to give you some advice. If you can take it or leave it. You better get away from the people you hanging around. And I saw that video on there where you talking about somebody snitching. You're going to slap them and the police ain't going to do nothing to you. See, you're on the wrong track already. You're on the wrong track already. Young man, you better grow up. Because it's real nice being out here on these streets to be able to be free and do the things you want to do. But once you get locked up or put in that graveyard or put in a wheelchair, then you want to go. Then this is what happens with people when they do that. They want to tell their story now about how they screwed up. But you need to change your ways, young man. You need to change your ways. I'm down with T.I. on what he said. He needs to be harsh on him. And T.I., yeah, he might end up in jail, but he might end up dead. So he better change his ways. Because people out here nowadays ain't playing. They ain't boxing no more. They pulling motherfucking guns out and shooting people. Ain't no street fights no more. So you better watch your back, young man, and change your ways. You got everything in life you want. And you're going to throw it down the drain? What's wrong with our peoples? Sometimes we just don't think. We just don't think. We already go through enough things that it is with all the haters out there against us. So young man, you need to change your ways and get your shit together. I'm going to give you some real deal harsh shit. I ain't gonna give you no break. I got a daughter who's about 37 years old. She was out there doing some things and almost got caught up. So I talked to her about it. She changed her ways. She got her life together. She had to get away from that crowd, that bad crowd she was around. See, you're who you are. You know, you are who you hang around. So you need to get rid of that crowd, King. I hate to even call you King, but that's what they name you because I think it's going to your head. So stop the bullshit and the rhetoric that you're doing out there. You're going to end up somewhere you don't want to be. I'm kind of busy. I got things to do. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a comment on this situation and like the channel. T.I., you said what you had to say. All you can do is sit him down like a man, you and your wife, and maybe you need to sit your grandparents and all them down with him and give me one more last talk. And if he don't listen, it's on him. What's the situation?